welcome to Spartan Station. I've changed where I'm doing my video today because art is a little bit hard for me. I'm not very good at art. And so I wanted to come to a table where I could try and do my very best to show you. All right, if you remember correctly, we talked about painting the last 2 days, and we did different dot paintings, and we talked about Van Gogh, who cut off his ear, and lots of cool different things. Well, today we're talking about drawing. Now, if Mr. Matt was here, he would draw you something super cool, but Mr. Matt is not here, and I'm going to try and do drawing. So I thought, how could I do a good drawing for my friends? So I went online and I found step-by-step instructions that explain how to draw. These are the type of things Miss Sarah needs to draw to maybe make sure that I can make it look like what it's supposed to. So what are we gonna draw today? We're gonna draw the cutest little mouse. All right, so what it does is it starts with the instructions of how you do it. So where's the smallest number? Do you see the number 1? Right here. So number 1, the first thing I'm gonna do is draw a shape. What shape is that? It's an oval. Well, good news is I might not be a very good artist, but I can draw an oval. So I'm gonna do it on a dry erase board so I can fix any of my mistakes. All right, guys, look. First step, I drew an oval. Let's see what step number 2 is. Step number 2, right here, number 2, is 2 ears. I can do 2 ears, let's see. They're kind of like you're making a circle, but you stop because you run into your oval. Making a circle and stop because you're running into your oval. What do you think? That's not too bad. All right, let's see what our third step is. All right, our third step here is I see that they drew a little oval inside the tummy and gave little feet on each side. I think I can make those shapes. All right, let me look at it. All right, so we've got an oval in the tummy and feet. There we go. Oh. All right, what do you think? Am I doing okay? All right, let's take a look. All right, what's our next step? What is the things that they added from number 3 to number 4? Well, I see hands and a tail. All right, let's see if I can make hands and a tail. All right, so hands are kind of like a half oval coming off on the same side. Hands. And what was the other thing I needed to add? Oh, that's right, a tail. All right, the good news about a tail is tails move all over the place, so my tail's gonna look awesome no matter what. All right, let's see. How am I doing? Does it kind of look like the picture? Guess what? Miss Sarah would tell you there's no way I could ever draw a mouse, but sometimes it's nice for people who are really good at art, like Mr. Matt maybe, or other people in the world. They go ahead and make it easy and they say, hey, sometimes it's hard to figure out how to do art, but if you can make small shapes, then you can do it too. So let's look at our picture, and now it looks like I need to add little half circles inside the ears and draw a face. Can I do it? Let's see. All right, here we go. I'm going to draw my circles in my ears first because I know I'm good at circles. All right, and then my face. It looks like he has an oval for an eye, an oval for an eye, a circle for the nose, and a line like this, and a line like this. And then I would have never thought, but adding teeth like that. All right, guys, moment of truth. Did Miss Sarah draw a mouse? How did I do? Guys, that's the best mouse drawing I've ever done. If I tried to do it by myself, I probably wouldn't have done a very good job, but sometimes when you're not good at something, it's just because you don't know how. I never knew that's how you drew a mouse, but if I had someone who teaches me and I practice lots, I can do a good job. Did you know Addison does this all the time? We look them up online. One time she drew a sloth. It was the coolest sloth I'd ever seen. Another time, was it an owl?
No, it was a puppy.
Oh, it was a puppy, that's right. Guess what? We look at these all the time online and do them. So here is the mouse. Now, in case you don't feel... Oh, it was a seahorse, that's right. In case you don't want to make that one, we also have this bear. Now, do you see how it just starts off with circles? Right here, circle, 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 and then you just add to it and you can make a teddy bear. So those are 2 different things you can do to practice drawing today. Now, some of you might be saying, Miss Sarah, I'm an awesome artist. I don't need any directions. That's awesome. Then what I want you to do is I want you to think in your head what you want to draw and get a piece of paper, and I want you to draw everybody in your house a picture. Now, something to keep in mind is sometimes it's easy to go super, super fast and give someone a picture. But sometimes if you go very slow and take your time, you can draw something. So like my mouse maybe. Well, maybe I say, well, instead of just drawing a mouse, maybe I'll draw a sun. Maybe I'll draw a tree because it's outside with some grass. So even when you think your picture's done, maybe think of 2 more things you can add to make it even more special. And then always remember, it's important that the artist always signs their name. When an artist does their very best work, they always sign their name. So you make sure that you write your name at the bottom so that everybody knows. All right, so that is our drawing step today. Our next activity is going to be fractions. Now remember, fractions are like eating a pizza. So what you do is you go ahead and you cut your pizza into shapes or into pieces, and then you share them with friends. So we have to remember that always on the bottom is where the number of how many pieces you cut are. So let's look at this one. This one says 1/4. So we know that there are 4 pieces to my pie. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the top one tells me how many they want me to color in. What number is that? 1. So they want me to do color in 1 out of 4. So I can do that. So let me get my marker and I can go ahead and remember, I always like to trace the outside so it always looks nice, and I can color it in. Look at this, guys. 1/4. I did 1 out of my 4 pieces. All right, guys, now let's go to this one. What's the bottom number right there, Bryn?
5.
5. So that means I have 5 pieces. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bryn, what's the number on top?
2.
So how many pieces am I going to color in?
2.
2. 2 out of 5. So here we go. I'm going to get my marker and I'm going to go ahead and trace it first and do an outline. And then I'm going to color it in. And guess what? Let's check it out. 2 out of 5. That's 2/5. All right, let's go down to this one. Bryn, how many pieces are in my pie?
3.
And how many am I going to color in?
1.
Good job. All right, here we go. I'm going to get it again. Bryn, do you want to do the next one?
Yes, please.
Okay, come here. Come on over by the mama. So here we go. I colored it in. I colored in 1 out of my 3 slices. 1, 2, 3, and I colored in 1. All right, Bryn, on this next one, the bottom number is 5 and the top number is 1. So how many pieces are there? Oh, sorry, Brittany, I'm talking to you. So right here, if the bottom number is 5 and the top number is 1, how many pieces are there?
1.
No, how many pieces are there in the pie?
5.
5. And how many are we going to color?
1.
1. All right, color 1 out of 5 of those. Guys, this is how you do fractions. The bottom number says how many pieces there are, and the top number tells you how many you're going to color in. All right, the next one's a little trickier. Let's take a look. What's that bottom number, guys? It's a 4. That's right. So how many pieces are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many are you going to color in? 2. Bryn, could you color in 2 out of 4 of those pieces for me? All right, guys, there's a few more on that sheet. I want you to work really hard and take a look at it and see if you can color in the fractions, and then go to your mom and dad and see if you get them right. All right, guys, our next activity is a Mr. Matt activity. So if you printed out your papers, and if not, he has it there, he's going to be talking about the different tools you use. So let's think. Yesterday, we did painting, and this is the word painting, and he has a brush and a canvas and paint. Another thing you can use if you don't have a canvas is paper. Did we do that? Yeah, we used paint and paper and a brush. Well, today we're talking about drawing. And so on here he has a pencil, a crayon, and paper. But guess what else you can use? A dry erase board or markers, anything like that. And he also has for sculpting, which is tomorrow, which is like building stuff with Play-Doh. And then the last one, which is on Friday, is photography, which means you get to take pictures with your phone. So anyways, this is all about your vocab, and Mr. Matt will go over that with you. Mr. Matt is also going to have you do your science experiment, and it's walking and looking for a rainbow. I haven't even know I had a chance to watch this video, so I'm not sure what that means. But if you don't have a chance to be able to do that, something else you could do is go outside and say, hey mom, can I play with the hose? And if you take the hose out and you put your finger over the spout and let it spray and you move around, you can catch rainbows with that. So maybe if you don't have a chance to get the rainbow walk down, you can go outside with your hose and spray it all over and see if you can make a rainbow. All right, guys, our next thing is our outside activity. Now for our outside activity today, maybe you went outside and you sprayed that hose, but what else I want you to do is I want you to draw something you see outside. And guess who I gave that job to? Addison Elaine Chatterton. So please come on over, Sweet Pea, and show us what you decided to draw that you saw outside.
I'm drawing the roots.
Okay, she's gonna finish the roots. If she says she's doing roots, what do you think that means? What could she be drawing? What has roots? Could it be a big tree with deep roots down in the ground? Maybe. Could it be a bush? Because they have roots that go, they're plants that grow. Maybe. Could it be like a tomato or a cucumber plant? Maybe. Addie, what did you draw today? Oh my gosh, can I hold it close so everyone can see it and you can tell them all about it? Addie, what did you draw?
A garden, and these are the roots on the bottom, and I draw that sun.
Oh my gosh, how many flowers did you draw? She's gonna count them.
1, 2, 5.
5 flowers. Addie, was it super fast to do that, or did you have to stop and work really hard?
Work really hard on these.
So when Mom started the video, how many flowers did you have drawn? When you started, Mom started the video.
I started with that one, and then I went down that way, and then I started that one, and then there's a teeny tiny one right there.
And after you did the flowers, did you stop, or did you think, I'm gonna add something else?
I'm gonna add something else, and I draw this garden right here. And I knew it would be better if you guys would look at the roots.
Awesome. And then what else did a flower need to grow that you added?
Sunshine.
The sunshine. Guess what? This is a great picture. Now, if Addie had come to me and handed me a picture of one flower, I'd been like, oh, Addie, that's great. Thank you. But she didn't stop there. She made this an amazing picture because she didn't stop at one flower. She drew 5 flowers. Then she thought, what else could I add? A sun so it could grow. And then she thought, what else could I add? And then she went ahead and drew the roots for the flower.
And then I draw this.
That's right. Addie, you did a really good job. You are a very good artist.
I draw the flower box first because I knew the roots wanted to go in the flower box.
Absolutely. Did we plant flowers in our front yard?
Yep.
In our planter boxes? Mm-hmm. That's amazing. All right, guys, our last activity today, Brittany's. Oh, Addie, say bye, everybody.
Bye.
Miss you. All right, Brittany's going to come over and do our last activity for the day. Brittany, come on down. I'm going to move her right over here by me. Bryn is going to help us. Now, for this activity, maybe you have a cookie sheet and some salt. I stole this from school, so it's sand in one of our things, and Bryn poured it on for me. Now, Brittany, when we play with this, do we push it around so it gets all over the floor?
No.
What do we do?
We do all of us one, then play and shake it around it be everywhere around the mat.
That's right. Now, did you get any on the floor or the table, or were you slow and careful?
Slow. And first time I do too much less, then my mom say I put all of it in, and I make a big splotch, then I shake it around.
All right, so let's see if we can do our letters for this week. Let's see if Addie and Bryn can help us. Bryn, what letter is this?
Y.
What sound does Y make? No. Addie, do you know what sound Y makes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Y for yawn. No, that's U for upside. Y for yawn. Yeah. It's important that you practice and you know. All right, so here we go. The first thing you're going to do for your Y is go ahead and do a line here. Oh, let's see here. Oh, sorry, right here. Line here and down, and then a line here to make your Y. Your next one is a line here, and then a diagonal one down. Bryn, can you make a Y?
She did.
Oh, let's see if we can turn. I'm not sure if I'll be able to turn and hold this up. But Brittany, oh, there you can see it. She made a Y. Good job, Bryn. All right, now when you're done, you just give it a little shake. All right, our next letter is this one. What letter is this, guys?
Addie making a lowercase.
Oh, and a capital Y. Good job. Addie, what letter is this?
M.
What sound does M make? M. All right, so you're going to start and you're going to go down, and then you're going to go down and up and down. And this one is down, on, over, and over. A line and a bump and a bump. Bryn, can you make me an M? Oh, let's see. Let's turn so they can see. Oh, can you see the big M? And then she has a baby M over on the other side. M. Hey, Addie, can you think of an M word for me?
Muffin.
Muffin. I love muffins.
Monkey.
Monkey. I drew a mouse today. Those are all good M words. All right, our next word is, or letter. Yes, what letter is this, Addie? P. Bryn, can you make a P? You can, yes. So straight line down and then a bump over here. And then for the lowercase one, you're going to want to go down. So you hit this for the line and you go all the way down and then you come up and you make the bump. P. Bryn, can you make a capital and a lowercase p? Well, Addie tells us words that are P.
Piggy.
Piggy goes p, p, piggy. Good job. Penguin.
Puppy.
Puppy. Good job. All right, here we go. Let's turn so we can see. Peas. Uh-oh, what happened when I put it up then? They got all covered up, but that's okay. She can do it again. All right, Addison, can you tell us our last letter of the day?
A for Addie.
Good job. A for Addie.
Or Addison.
A
B.
for apple. Oh, B's on the back for Minnie. Addie, can you tell us some other A words?
Alligator.
Alligator. What else?
Ant.
Ant. All right, can you do a capital and a lowercase a for me, Ben?
Ant.
Good job. And lowercase. Oh, that was good, bud. You want to make it bigger so everybody can see? Good job. She made the A. Nope, not a B. We just want A's. A's are our letters of the week. And you can do that after you're done, but as for right now, I need Bryn to do a capital A. Go ahead, Bryn. Good work. Sometimes it takes a minute to figure it out and to work on it and make it your very best.
Go like this.
Okay, go ahead, Sweet Pea. Last try before we gotta go. So if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it now. All right, good job. All right, and there is her A. Oh, so silly. Guys, we're so glad you came for Spartan Station today. We hope that you had lots of fun and that you'll go outside and do some of our activities. Remember with the hose, or maybe you're going to see something different outside and you are going to draw it for us. Bye, guys. See you later.
What's that?